A single mistake could cost us all our lives.
Hello, and welcome back to the Lost Legends of Scadrial, Mistborn Adventure Game Podcast. I'm your host and narrator, Trevor. You can find me online at 5th of Daybreak, and with me I have the Fluffles Gang.
Hi, I'm John. I go by Clovermite Online, and I play Tony Darkomancy.
I'm David, and I play Lord Falcom.
My name is Brian, and my character's called Tajmil.
I'm Kelly, and I play Merda.
Let's jump back in. Lord Spook looks to Merda and gives her the signal to open the trapdoor.
So she grabs the rope and pulls as hard as she can to make it fly open.
Go ahead and give me a physique roll then.
Tony helps.
Okay.
Both of you give me a physique roll.
Oh, I forgot how low my physique is.
I got 2 2s.
The two weakest characters trying to pull
It is
this
funny.
thing open. Yeah, just a nudge.
You both give a big tug on this rope, and the trapdoor swings open and clatters to the floor on the other side. And as soon as that happens, Spook attempts to jump inside.
Whoosh.
He jumps down very quickly, and lands gracefully at the bottom. What do you do?
Merda's gonna take... Is there a ladder?
There is that, folds down from the trapdoor. So you would have to, unfold it and everything.
She's good.
Set it up.
How long would that take?
Not long, 30 seconds to a minute.
Okay, she's
that.
gonna try to unfold it, because she does not have the best physique.
Tajmil, are you going to whoosh down there too?
Yeah,
Do a superhero landing.
as long as I don't... Yeah.
Tajmil jumps down. Go ahead and give me a Allomancy roll plus your one for your stealth acrobatics.
Oh, getting a little help. -2 for that.
He's falling
hurt
down
neck
a
of mine,
hole.
though.
Is that stealthy?
Nope, you're actually not going to lose any dice for using your powers.
Really? So Allomancy is...
So you're going to have a roll of 6.
What are you finding?
Stealth acrobatics in that he is jumping into a pit, so the acrobatics helps him.
6. What'd I get? Okay, I got 2 3s, a 6, a 2, and a 1.
Yeah, so you land at the bottom very softly right next to him. And the cave is incredibly dark. There are no light sources that you can see. And so you're having a hard time seeing anything beyond where the light of a couple torches and things from upstairs spills down into the cavern.
Okay.
Merda, go ahead and we'll make this a wits roll.
Okay. And I can use 10, because I'm burning 10.
No, because this is less about your perception and more about your ability to figure it out.
Okay.
How far is it to the bottom?
It's like a 10 feet, I want to say, would be maybe a little bit more because it's a basement, but just like another floor down, one story.
I got 2 5s.
Nice.
So you've seen how this looks when it's assembled, and you've seen kind of how it looks when it's pulled up, and so very quickly you know the exact place you just pull on it, and in no time at all you've unfolded this ladder and put it down in there, and it's now easily accessible.
Alright, she's gonna crawl down and focus very hard on her surroundings, in case anyone hits her.
Tony, how about you?
Yeah, Tony's going down as soon as he can.
All right, cool. I was actually wondering if anybody would just close the door and leave. So that was one option that I had considered happening.
Tajmil being last probably would have taken that offer.
Yeah,
Possibly.
I feel like the only reason that didn't happen was because Brian got
down.
asked, and pressured into it. He got biased by
Peer
the
pressure,
survey
peer
question.
pressure.
Well, plus, I'm pretty nervous about hurting my neck these days. You guys got to understand.
Well, and let me make it clear, Tony in person did ask Tajmil. I wasn't metagaming.
Oh, okay. I thought you asked Brian.
No, I said Tajmil.
Merda, go ahead and give me a tin roll. Wits plus 10.
Okay, so now that's the 10.
Yep.
Okay, I have 2 5s, 2 4s, 2 3s, 2 2s, and a nudge.
With 5s and a nudge, you are very able to see very dimly that the cave kind of looks as open as it did before. And you notice some strange outlines which you assume to be people around the edges of the pit. And you notice that there seems to be something that's been attached to the ceiling, but you can't quite make out what it is, although it's attached to a good portion of the room. You see Spook look at the characters around and glance upward as well, and so you get the impression that he has done the kind of same survey that you have done. Are you flaring your tin or anything like that?
What does flaring do again?
You would get that would have given you an extra die, so I guess it's a little too late to ask. Well, an extra die would just give you a free nudge, so it would give you a free nudge.
I think she'll wait till the actual action starts, but she's gonna warn Tony and Tajmil about. She's gonna say beware of above.
Tajmil, you're burning steel, right?
I suppose I can be. I mean, I got the stuff back. I kind of figured,
At the very least, when you jump down with the coin, I think you would have had to. As you fall into this room, what you notice is that suddenly you see outlines of blue shooting everywhere. You are able to see burning steel, the exact outline of the room, and anything metal within it. But you can't see. There's a few things that you do see. You see a couple of weapons on some people, some coins in a couple of pouches. But mostly you notice that the entire room is completely covered in metal, and so you have a very acute sense of exactly what the dimensions are of this room.
Wait, Trevor.
Okay, so,
Is it aluminum?
Yes.
I don't think it has to be aluminum to block out harmony.
That's what I was asking, because aluminum wouldn't show up for Tajmil. Yeah, okay.
I think it's just any metal that blocks out.
It blinds it because of the spiritual
harmony.
light.
Yeah.
And would that block the allomancy then, though? I thought only aluminum would do that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, that's fair. It might not have blocked your soothing then.
Rioting.
Or you're rioting. I'm not gonna get into that. If I made a mistake, I made a mistake.
Well, then we'll find out, because the first thing I would want to do is see if I can push against it.
And the first thing
you can definitely push against the metals in the room.
First thing Tony does when he gets to the bottom of the ladder is sends out the fear again.
Okay, go ahead and give me a rioting roll. Are you flaring?
Not yet. Because flaring makes it an attack, right?
Yes, and they will know when you flare that they're being affected.
Yeah, I'm not flaring. Still the -1 for not seeing them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got 5s.
Yeah, you get down to the bottom, and as you've been climbing down, you start ratcheting up this fear again, and you send a wave of it outward. Let me roll some spirits. I'm sorry, I have a lot of characters.
No worries.
That's okay.
Some of these guys have a good amount of spirit. And none of them rolled well enough to do so. So I'm going to give each one of them a willpower damage.
Well, they wouldn't take damage yet, right? It wasn't an attack.
I'm going to go ahead and give it to them anyway.
Okay.
That's one of the few ways I think moving forward in this that I can account for that in this particular situation.
Gotcha.
And 5s is such a strong roll. It just makes the most sense here. even if you're not intending it as an attack, it's still kind of weaponized with what they know is coming.
Works for me.
I think what happens next is quite similar to your flash paper, Tony. A very bright light bursts forth in the room, along with a very loud clattering noise. Very intense. And so, Merida, I'm going to need a physique roll from you.
Alright. I got a nudge.
So both you and Spook, as soon as this bright, flashing, blinding light splits through the room with the clattering noise, loud banging, he claps his hands to his ears and covers his eyes as you kind of go to do the same. I'm going to have both of you take 1 health damage.
Alright.
And we are going to go ahead and go into combat for the first time in forever.
Oh, no.
Does that affect Tony much?
I don't think so. I think it's just the tin eyes.
Tony would then immediately, I can do that too, and then he flashes.
Okay. How quickly after do you think you'd do that? Like, would you let it end?
Yeah, I'd let it end, like, cause Tony would have to be able to, see himself, but he'd let it end and then, like, immediately do it back.
Okay.
Like, basically hoping to catch them. I'm assuming they would, like, look the other way and then expect to look back. And I'm trying to catch them when they're looking back.
I want to try and give you a roll for this, but I don't know how to give you the dice.
That's
like, how to make this dice pool.
Might be
Wits, right?
Like judging. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a wits roll. I'm gonna give you +1 for spectacle.
Nice.
You know how to time a moment.
Nice. Oh, my wits are so low, I forgot, because he's stupid.
Been gotten used to Clytus.
I have, but I got 3s and a nudge.
Liv got 4s on her physique roll.
Oh, you're just gonna outright tell us that Liv's there?
She's the one that would have affected because
gotcha.
she's the tin eye that they have.
Gotcha.
And on 3 dice, she managed to get 4s.
Wow.
So that flash goes off. There's no like cry of pain or anything to let you know that it might have worked.
Serves you right.
And I think that this is the point where we go into combat. Boy, this is complicated. Lady Fatine has a wits of 2. Liv has a wits of 2. Taman has a wits of 2. Liv and Taman are both going to be lighting torches. Lady Fatine is going to be running forward from the back to get close enough to Lord Spook to try and wrestle with him. Who is next? I think Tony is next.
So,
yeah, Tony.
Tony is going to immediately, seeing Lady Fatine charging in, now he's going to flare and weaponize that fear at her.
Give me a wits roll to see if you notice her. Merida, you would have known that she was behind you. Spook does as well.
I got 1s.
I think with 1s you hear the motion, but you don't see her. You hear that somebody's coming from behind you, but you can't see her.
Wait, they're behind us?
Lady Fatine is.
Oh.
Just her.
Well, I know someone's there, right?
Yes. Yes, you do know someone's there.
Yeah, I mean, still same deal. Someone's
Okay.
behind us.
Who is next? Tessney is going to be reacting to any coins being shot. Alloy is going to be heading forward towards Spook. Tradition is going to fire a crossbow at Spook. Glim is going to also be lighting a torch. Tajmil, you are next.
Okay.
What do you want to do? And we're just declaring actions. We're not doing those actions yet.
Remember, if you change it, you'll take a penalty on the something. I forget exactly.
Yeah.
Is it the move order?
You have to have your new bat. You remake your die pool and then you half it.
Can I just observe, I guess? Just be kind of, observant for this action?
I mean, you'll lose the whole action if that's what you want to do.
I almost think it would be on my best interest to do that for right now. Because I can't go charging in with this.
Yeah, but you've got options. You've got your coin shotting and stuff.
All right. Am I able to... I heard there was arrows being fired.
There are wooden arrows being fired.
Am I able to hit one of them with a coin shot?
You can definitely try to hit any approaching projectiles with a coin.
Okay.
It will be difficult.
You stand a better chance of
but I
hitting
will
the
give you the
person at
chance.
first.
Yeah, all right. I'll do that. I wasn't
Throw
sure
'em
if
off.
they're like covered behind Gothics or something.
And this is an instance where you're multi-shot.
I was gonna say
okay.
shotgun
Alright,
blast
well.
the room.
You can target up to 5 people.
Oh boy. All right. Well then, part of me wants to say target all 5.
There is Glim, Tesney, Taman, Liv, Alloy, Tradition, and Lady Fatine. Lady Fatine is behind you.
Oh shit. That's the one that hurt my
Yeah,
neck.
that's the one that got you.
Can I... This is where I'm probably going to die. Damn it. I'm going to die in the first action. Ooh. All right. If she's right behind me, can I move out of the way? Can I like somehow... Can I somehow circle through the room?
She is going for spook. You do get that information from
Okay.
the metagame perspective.
If that's the case... And I know that this lady's really strong and stuff and all that other, grip power. She's got a very, very strong grip. Dude, I don't know. How big is Lady Fatine?
She doesn't seem to be very big, but you believe that she's a pewter arm, which means she gets magic strength.
Okay. So if it's gonna blind, like if I'm in her blind spot in this ordeal, could I fire all 5 shots at her temple?
I would give you the chance to do extra damage if you want to focus all 5 shots on her.
Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. She's going for spook, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the guy that I was agreeing with earlier. Then, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. That brings us then to Merda.
So you said there's archers, right?
Tradition has a crossbow.
Okay. How far away is he from me?
He is at the far end of the cavern, so he is as far away from you as he can be.
So I probably can't reach him, can I?
No, you could get 2 steps closer to him by the rules, but you would still be, I would say, at least one more turn of full action moving before you could get to him.
Okay, so this is my idea, and I don't know if this would work, but, did we ever say specifically what my disguise is? Is it, like, the dress?
It's just sorry, I don't know what happened to my mouth there. It's just the ability to disguise yourself. So...
Does it have cloth in it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think what I want to do is I want to take the cloth out of my disguise kit and kind of use it as a tension thing. Like, I want to run towards the archer and kind of use the cloth as a tension that if they fire the arrow at me, if I can't avoid it, I want to use it to, like, lessen the blow.
Okay, so you're going to try and, like, mess up the aim using this cloth.
Yeah, like, I want to go towards him and, like, also use it as defense, kind of. Like, have it prepared for defense.
I'm going to then say that means that you're not going to get as far because you're not focusing your full action on movement, but you are going to get a chance to try and mess with the aim of this arrow.
Cool.
Finally, we get to Lord Falcom, wisest of all. Spook's going to declare after you.
He's not there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He's running.
He's not there.
He will continue running.
Sorry, David. Spook is going to burn Atium.
Speaking of which, did we ever resolve whether he made it back home? Like what the timeline is?
I think his next roll will probably come after the next round.
Yeah, I was gonna mention.
But there has not been much time that has passed.
Yeah, it's you told me 20 minutes,
roll.
and like best I'm guessing like 5 to 10 has passed.
Yeah, it's maybe been 5.
Oh, I just didn't remember whether we did the first one or not.
Yeah, we did do one roll. So Spook is going to burn Atium, and then he is going to shoot a blast of coins, targeting every hostile person in the room. So let's do some die pools here. Lady Fatine is going to have 10 dice. Did you guys calculate your own die pool? Brian, I think you have a 5. Merda, let's make yours physique. Tony, yours is your allomancy rating, right?
Yeah, but it's -1 for not seeing, right?
No, go ahead and roll it regular.
Sweet.
Because even if you can't see, you've got line of sight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's nothing in the way. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? Alloy's just walking forward, I said, right?
Yeah.
Tradition has a roll of 2. Okay.
So
Lady
wait,
Fatine,
can I get one more because of my quick hands or something? With this situation?
Yeah, I'll give you one for quick
Yeah,
hands.
he shoots from the
All
hip.
right.
So Lady Fatine is going to shoot at Spook first. Spook has an allomancy rating of 8 with his steel, and he also gets a plus bonus to his die pool for burning Atium. So he is going to spend 7 of his dice defending against this. That looks like Fatine got 4s and a nudge. Spook got 4s and 2 nudges. So she runs forward and she tries to tackle him. He very gracefully steps forward, puts a hand out, and smacks the back of her head as she falls. I'm going to give her a damage for that. And then that is her turn. We're going to go to Spook next, who is going to shoot everybody. He has 10 dice. And I'm sorry if some of this encounter is just me playing by myself.
That's fine.
Makes it better as a story standpoint.
He got
When you use
4s and a
dice
nudge.
for defense, don't they come out of your dice pool? Did he legit have a 17 for dice pool?
Yeah, because when you burn Atium, you get to add all of the Atium to your dice pool,
Oh,
no matter what you're doing.
Nice.
Damage. Mage. He misses. Tradition. Damage. Ally. Damage. Damage. And she did no dice, so damage. So all of the coins find people except for Taman, who manages to jump out of the way.
That makes sense. Tame it.
Oh, everybody takes 2 damage. I believe Tajmil is next.
So 6 dice?
6 dice. And she used all of her dice to try and attack, and so you have no opposition.
I got 2 4s, a 2, a 3, and then 2 6s.
Okay, yeah, with 4s and 2 nudges, you're going to do 3 damage. So your coin... Oh, and you get extra damage because you were focusing all of your shots. Wow. So you see him kind of like knock her to the floor, and you send out a spray of coins to where you know that her body is going to land, and they all just kind of sink right in, and you can just kind of tell that this is not an injury that you walk away from.
Thank God.
That's harmony to you, son.
We will go ahead and then go to Tony, I think.
Yep. So, are you saying she died or she's like fucked up?
You are not entirely certain, especially since you didn't really see it, but you kind of hear some very wet squelching sounds, as you hear the motion of her like running up and then falling to the ground, and then a very like thud 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 thud.
Wait, Trevor, if the coins embed themselves, like they disappear to him, so that's a good indicator.
They disappeared at Tajmil, and they did indeed disappear as they hit.
All right. Well, sounds like over target. Yeah.
So, do I get any bonuses for her just getting nailed?
I don't think anybody else saw it.
Huh?
I'll give you, if you hit live with it, I'll give you an extra point of damage.
Well, no, I was targeting her, right?
Oh, I mean, go ahead and make your roll, but she's done. The metagame, she's done.
Yeah, that's part of what I was asking.
Gravely injured.
Coup d'etat.
Do you, I guess you wouldn't really be able to. Yeah, just make your
coup
roll.
de grace.
Alright,
We'll see how bad she feels as she dies.
I got ones with 2 nudges. I feel like I want to re-roll that, even though it's a success. Alright, I just got a nudge.
Yeah, so you kind of send it out, but you can't tell how well it worked or anything. Merda, yours is kind of in reaction to Tradition. Tradition fires after the torches light, and it goes way off target. You can go ahead and give me a roll if you want to, but you can kind of tell that it's not going to hit anything.
I don't think she's gonna react if it's not gonna hit anything, so she's gonna keep going.
This is one of those instances where you could recalculate your action to move closer if you want to.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. What does that entail?
Since you don't need to do another die pool, basically you get 2 steps closer to him instead of 1.
Okay, cool.
And there won't be an active penalty for you since you don't have to roll for anything.
Did Merida get a glass dagger?
No, I don't have one. I have a dueling cane.
Okay, let's then, why don't we go ahead and give me your roll, Falcom.
What am I rolling? Okay.
Physique. Or Warwick, I should
physique
say.
Is 6 die at
Yep.
3 3s, 2 2s, and a nudge.
You have made it back to the apartment. Are you
Yeah.
doing a change, or are you just
I would
grabbing...
be grabbing the Makaweetle and all my bones. Kind of put them in 2 separate bags,
Okay.
and one inside the other. Try and keep them together. And
Okay, and
I would try and fast transform into Falcom.
how long does that take you with your stunt?
I'm not sure. I think it's each time I transform into Falcom.
It's minus 4 hours from the transformation. So you're
Okay.
still looking at a 4-hour transformation into
Nope,
him.
you're good. Then I'll just run back with Makaweetle and bones in tow.
Okay. We will go back to the start of the round then. Glim and Taman are both going to try and activate the trap they have set up on the ceiling. Tradition is going to grab a second crossbow and take a shot. Liv is... Oh, I forgot to give Tessney a chance to pull coins away from Lady Fatine.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah. I didn't know when he actually
You rolled
acted, though.
4s, right, Brian?
Yep.
And you got nudges. He only rolled 4s, and so with your 2 nudges, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it as is.
Okay.
I think Tessney is going to do the same thing. I'm just going to declare for all of them. This is too complicated to work out one by one. Lady Fatine's dead, or if not dead, completely disabled. Glim is going to fire a crossbow as well.
Glim?
Where are they firing it?
Towards Spook.
Oh, okay.
Is Glim the one that Tony had been trying to flirt with? I'm trying to remember.
Liv is.
Liv is, okay. Is Glim a guy? I forget.
Glim is a guy.
Okay.
Tony, what would you like to do?
Can Tony see people now?
Yes, torches have been lit.
Okay. So would he be able to figure out that they're trying to set off a trap?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do a quick call back to our first battle. Tony is going to try to hit both of them with a wave of weaponized horniness.
Okay. Roll for horny.
I'm happy I'm not there.
Can I get a bonus for ridiculously good looking?
You can have a bonus for ridiculously good looking in your weaponized horny attack. But I refuse to stop facepalming.
I mean, part of the idea is I want them too distracted to be able to work the mechanism. Yes! 5s and a nudge.
Jeez.
Glim resists.
Wow. What did he get?
5s and a nudge as well. Tessney's a little bothered.
Is he hot?
Damon's a little bothered. Liv is much less bothered than anybody else other than Glim.
Oh, I was just focusing it on the two that were trying to trigger the trap.
Oh, that would have been Glim and Tamon then.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if it was everybody, what is Lady Fatine feeling in her,
She's
last
not much.
moment?
She's in pain.
So Glim resisted, but Tamon did not. I'm going to go ahead and give him a -2 for needing a good bonking.
Does he get any damage either? Because it's weaponized horniness.
Oh, I'll give him a willpower.
Yes!
He's very confused.
Blue balls damage?
Which one am I running to?
You're running at tradition, or at least you were. Who else? Or no, it was Liv. It was Liv. But I'll give her the second roll. She doesn't get the good roll that she has. Tamon's the one who's firing a crossbow as well this round. So actually, that is kind of funny that the horny worked on Liv, but not on Glim.
Well, it would have if I targeted him.
No, but Glim was the one who resisted.
I'm sorry. If you said Liv, I didn't target Liv, right?
Liv is the other one doing the trap. I made that mistake. So you did target her, and she failed.
Oh, so I made her horny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Anyways, moving on. No horny. Everybody gets one bonk. Who is next? I guess I should have done Spook first. He is going to send off another round of coins.
Oh, wait, are you referencing the VTubers? I thought you were talking about getting it on.
No, it's the go to horny jail and hits you with the club.
with the Doge,
Oh, okay.
the Shiba. The Shiba ball. He miraculously just got ones.
Wow.
That's a miss.
Wait, are we initiating?
miss.
Or are we still saying what
Oh,
we're
I'm
doing?
sorry. We were still declaring because I'd already rolled for Tony. Merida, what did you want to do?
Yeah, so who's the closest archer to me right now?
That would be Tamon.
Okay, I'm gonna switch trajectory and go to Tamon. And do the same
Okay,
tactic with the cloth.
Okay. He is about 2 steps away instead of he'd be 1 step away. So you can definitely do both and get right up on him, or you can do something else other than the cloth thing.
Can I attack him then?
You can get. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I'm gonna just run at him with the cloth and try to choke him.
Okay. That just leaves Tajmil.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Can I take and do 5 shots, but spread them 2 and 3 in the left and right eyes of Lady Fatine?
Yes, you can.
Okay. But for my actual action, oh boy, so what's Tony doing other than trying to get in somebody's body?
Tony was creating a distraction of a different kind.
And this was working on them?
One of them.
Apparently.
Which one?
The one he's been trying to flirt with.
Timai.
All right, can I... Oh, so she's a good guy?
No.
Okay, well, if she's distracted enough, can I, unfortunately to her, temple 5 of them again?
Yeah, I'll give you some extra damage if you target her.
All right, yeah.
So I'm going to keep that roll for Spook. Continue on with my lots of rolling. He takes damage. He takes damage. He does not. He does. She's already down. Why did I roll?
That's almost like a battle from OG Fallout, where you take a minute for your turn, and then it's 5 minutes for all the NPCs to process.
Processing, yeah. I think then let's go to... Tony already did his. Tajmil, go ahead and give me your roll.
All right, so 6 again?
Yep.
I got 2 5s, 2 4s, a 3, and a 2.
Yeah, so you send this burst of 5 coins straight at her, and they all kind of sink right in, and she kind of doubles over a little bit. You see that she's kind of holding her shoulder a little bit, but she did not fall.
Oh. Okay.
I think that brings us then to Alloy's turn. Alloy is going to burn all of his charges of steel.
Uh-oh. Who's going down?
I think we know.
Spook?
Yeah, probably Spook.
Well, thankfully Spook is burning ATM.
True.
Yeah.
So, if anybody can dodge, he can.
If he doesn't target Spook,
So,
someone's dying.
for a moment, everyone feels a breeze. And then suddenly Alloy is standing at the top of the stairs. And he has a black book in his hand. Or at the top of the ladder. And he shouts down, Tajmil, I want to thank you for bringing me the last piece of the puzzle.
Yes, master. As you wish.
I thought he didn't have the book.
Without
though.
you, I never would have gotten this book.
I thought he also had the notes.
He didn't have the notes. He was
Lord
was
Spook
looking for the book.
How did he get the book?
Okay.
It wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was not there.
It was in Spook's pocket.
Oh.
And he just walked up and took it out of there.
And then he is going to close the hatch behind him.
We've been bamboozled.
Wait a minute. How is it he's the one stealing from us?
The old switcheroo!
We got debated.
Yeah.
Why did Spook bring the book?
That's a great question.
Good question.
Oh no, if this guy
Why did
knows
I-
how to use these things, it'll be a terrible result. I'll make sure I bring the instruction manual on how to use them.
I mean, would you think there's anything anywhere else safer than on your own person?
Especially if you're the Lord Mistborn.
And is he
Probably.
going to then take time to hide said thing while babysitting Tajmil of all people?
No, that's true.
I guess that's
Man,
fair.
I really wish I would have rolled really good and Spook really bad now.
Yeah, that would have changed this whole encounter. It was brilliant, but he's a tin eye.
I know. I know that.
And Warwick is
Crowbar is not like so much.
CrossFit as Falcom.
Well, this is just...
Well, it's not the CrossFit, it's the sleight of hand.
I do have to say, Trevor, excellent job on this, because I have no idea what to say about this.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is kind of messed up, I'm not gonna lie.
We done got played, y'all.
We did.
So then wait a minute. So what's he gonna do now?
Run.
Gonna use the spikes.
Both of them?
There's more than
We
two.
can, probably.
There's a whole bunch.
Do we notice this happened?
Yeah, through the magic of tabletop role-playing game combat, there is a 3-second gap where this happens, nobody does anything but listens, and then the door closes.
Oh my
Can
god,
we react
that's
or
horrible.
not yet?
What would you like to do?
I want to pickpocket everybody in the room to make up for this grave
I mean,
burden
I would
that
like
I've
to
had.
yell to Spook to be like, go ahead, we got this. I mean, I don't know if we have it, but like, that's our only bet.
Yeah, I think that you've got time for that. And then we are going to go right back into the combat round. Go ahead and give me your attack action, Merda.
Okay, I'm just gonna use all of my dice. That works, right?
Yep. And Taman is not going to use any of his dice to defend.
Well, that's unfortunate, because I got another pair of 5s.
Pair of 5s, yeah. I'm going to give you an extra damage for that. You whack him right across the side, and it connects solidly with him.
Right,
I
thought
think
you
you
was
forget that
choking
I'm
him.
choking him. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
choking
you're choking him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So you run up and you just quickly wrap this around his neck, and you start choking hard. And he looks at you, and his eyes grow wide, and then he tugs on the rope that's on the ceiling. And Liv is going to do the same. Liv only got a pair of 1s. She was going to lose 2. So Liv very much struggles and still got a pair of 1s. But she does manage to just barely at the end give the last tug and pulls this, it looks like kind of like a wooden staple that's been put into the wall holding this rope in place. And then as soon as that one goes free, Taman has also just given an incredible pull and tugs the same rope down on the other side of the cavern. And there's a weight there, and it basically triggers a domino effect where these staples start to just ripple out, and a giant net falls down from the ceiling and covers
shit.
everything except for the very edges of the room where Taman, Liv, Glim, Tessney, and Tradition are standing.
So, I'm the only one not in the net.
Yeah,
Wait.
you are also out of the net.
Good God.
I think that's everybody for this round. Falcom, why don't you go ahead and give me another physique roll, or Warwick?
Pair of 3s and a nudge.
You are making good time, but you are definitely not back yet.
Yeah. Do I get pinged by Harmony?
No, he doesn't really have much that he can say or add. He doesn't even know what's going on.
Oh. I didn't know if you, Alloy would ping back on the radar.
I think that he might, but at the same time, I don't know how closely... Because if Harmony was able to watch people like that,
Yeah, no.
we wouldn't have
get what you're saying.
the same problem that we did with Shadows of Self.
Yeah,
I will let you make a spirit roll if you want.
yeah.
I'm going to charge for it, though.
I mean... Huh?
I'm charging for
I
it,
mean-
though.
That's fine. I'll try it out. Okay. Yeah, that's just a 2 and a nudge, so...
Yeah, you try and reach out to Harmony, but you just get a sense of distraction. So going back to the room, this net falls from the ceiling, and Lord Spook gets a chance because of his atium. He tries to jump out of the way, towards the hole where the staircase, the ladder is, and he gets to just a couple feet away before the net falls on him, and he is also trapped beneath it. Let's go to the start of the round. Tessney and all of the rest of them are going to pull out glass daggers and start approaching the members of the party.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, fuck. How many of them are left? How many glass daggers? And what's the composite of these? I wanted to ask that earlier.
They are made of obsidian, and it is Glim, Tessney, Taman, Liv, and Tradition.
Now, I don't really know too much about the material.
Taman's in the middle of getting choked, right? How is he going to get up and...
Yeah.
He's pulling glass daggers to stab Merda.
Oh, okay.
And I'm underneath this net, so I gotta just get out of it first before I could really do anything.
You can still try and do things, but it's going to be much more difficult inside the net.
What's the size of the holes on the net? Can I fire coins through it?
You can definitely try. I'm just going to give you a penalty because it's going to be harder to orient your center of mass to get a line of sight on them.
Okay.
Tony declares first, though.
Tony's going to hit all of them with weaponized horniness.
Okay. Tajmil, what do you want to do?
I want to get out of this daggum net.
Okay, and then how about Merda?
I'm going to try to basically, what's the word? Snap his neck?
Okay. Try and end it quickly.
Yeah, just snap with the cloth.
What's the word? Rip his head off?
I don't think I'm that strong, but just, twist it to the side so it snaps.
Alright, dice pools. It looks like I've got nothing above a 4 on the other side. So that would make Tony go first.
Do I still get 7?
Yes.
Do I get any bonus on Taman for having a girl on top of him? Or does he swing the other way?
Look, I'm not going to roll for spirit to see if Taman is into autoerotic asphyxiation or erotic asphyxiation or any variation thereof. Roll your 7 dice.
You know I had to point it out. I got 5s and 2 nudges.
What is my life? Alright, let me roll some spirit.
Oh my god.
Damage. 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 Everybody takes damage.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
So, does that mean I can
That's not
get
good.
an advantage when I do it since he's distracted?
No, because he's just going for the willpower damage, I think.
Aw.
Well,
Weaponized
I'm
horniness.
going for both distraction and damage.
Oh, I feel like you gotta pick one.
I think game
Then
mechanic
I would
wise.
choose distraction.
Okay.
Can I get a bonus for being a master at distraction?
No. You only get the 1 bonus for this.
You're lucky
No horny
it's being
bonuses.
allowed.
So then, does that mean I can get another dice?
No, I'm going to give them a nudge penalty.
Okay.
You are tied, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go first to attack Taman.
I'm gonna use all of my dice because I don't care if I get damage.
Only a nudge penalty, not even a single die?
Look, you can't take a die off of every single enemy in the room without rolling at least 3 nudges.
Okay, but what about the advantage of me, basically, he lacks, oxygen, so it's messing with his decision-making. What about that?
I mean,
Well,
you're in a
obviously,
pretty
he's
panicked
horny
state.
about Tony.
He's in a panic state, so he's still going to be able to try and stab.
He's just horny, right? It's not necessarily assigned to anyone. For all he knows, he's
Well,
in-
is he But is he confused
not
about his
arguing that.
sexuality in the moment? Or?
Merda, I think you just get 4 dice for this roll.
Okay, I got 2 nudges. Can I re-roll?
Sure.
Is it all of them or just 2?
Just 2.
Okay. Good luck, please. I got 2 3s.
With 2 3s, you are able to like kind of twist his neck and get a better angle to suffocate him a little better with, but you're not able to just completely kill him yet.
Okay.
I'm going to give him another point of damage. He does seem a little bit more like pliant than he was. But he is now going to try and stab you back.
Okay.
Ooh, he got 5s.
Oh, good God.
And a nudge. So you're going to take 3 points of damage.
Stabby stab.
Okay.
Let's see here. I think for most of the rest of them, they have to walk forward to make it there. So they're just going to spend their turns moving 2 steps closer. Let's go to Tajmil, for you trying to get out of the net.
So is it physique?
Yeah, physique.
I was going to ask you, can I get an extra one? Because I do have experience in this net business now. This isn't the first time I've been...
No, not even for your quick hands. I don't think that would help either.
Alright. I got a nudge and that's it.
Yeah, so you're trying to like struggle to the edge of this net, and you're making very slow movements, and you don't feel like you're doing a good job of getting to the end before they're gonna make it to you to start stabbing.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna do Spook now, who is no longer burning atium. Spook gets out of the net, and he tries to push up and open the trapdoor, but it appears to have been locked shut from the top. Let's go to the start of the round. I'm going to go ahead and start with a Feldar roll.
Running. That's a pair of 5s and 2 nudges.
With a pair of 5s and 2 nudges, you make it towards the front of the house as you see Alloy walking out the front door, and you see the first signs of smoke start to come through the door.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me a wits roll.
That's also a 3 5s and a nudge.
You also see coming down another street a very familiar, very large-looking wolfhound running at full speed.
My boy. My good boy.
Inside of the cavern, everybody on the enemy team is going to continue with their plan of stabbing. Tony, what would you like to do?
How close does it... Are they going to reach us this turn?
They will reach you, but they will not be able to attack.
Because basically my plan here is if they get within range to start stabbing, Tony is going to shoot out the fireball.
Okay, yeah. They definitely will get in range of the fireball.
And I think even to the point where he's like, they're going to have to get on the net, right?
Yeah, they're already on top of the
Tajmil
net,
dead.
walking like over it towards you.
Yeah, if they get close enough,
Because the net is the whole
he's going to
room.
set the net on fire.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Typical. I mean,
Tajmil, what would you like to do? John has clearly spent too much time playing in the Alloy era.
well, no, that's Tony character. He lights everything on fire accidentally. It's weird that he's doing it on purpose this time, but like...
Merda or Tony or Tajmil, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to get out of this net some more. I mean, I gotta get out of this.
You better. It's
Actually,
burning.
can I clarify? I want to threaten it. I want to threaten it as like a back off, or I'll set this whole place on fire.
Okay. Merda.
I'll try to snap his neck again.
So we're gonna go ahead and do it in the same order. Merda, go ahead and make your attack on Taman.
Come on. Come on. I got 2 3s and a nudge.
Okay. He is not going to defend again. And so with 2 3s and a nudge, you try this again, and you feel like you've gotten an understanding of exactly what problem you had with the leverage, and you give another quick jerk, and he suddenly collapses down to the floor as you give a quick tug.
The weakest member of the group just choked a dude out to death.
Tajmil, you can make your roll, but I forgot of your health. Because of your health, you are minus 2 dice.
So I only got 2 dice.
Yep.
Oh man, this is impossible. Nothing. I got a 1 and a 5.
Yeah. Once
and a
again,
6.
with everything that's been done, your body is spent. You're bruised. You're broken. You can barely breathe through your damaged windpipe, and you are just.
I might as well
struggling
put a
against
loaded
this neck.
coin in my mouth and.
You're probably a little horny, though.
Yeah, you probably are.
Tony,
I don't know how closely Tony's kept a lid on that.
Tony only directed that at the enemy.
You're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it.
I mean, horniness isn't. It's not like he's getting turned on. He's getting a hunger. Like, that's the difference. Between turned
moving
on. I mean, horny.
Snee, on hearing you threaten to light it on fire, laughs and says, "Go ahead. Might even do us a favor." And they get up close enough to start.
You're not even gonna give me a charm roll?
No. They don't care if you set this net on fire. I will still let you do it though, if you want to.
Well, I'm just a little shocked because they're on the net, right? If this thing sets on fire, they are close enough that it will hurt them, and they are trapped in a cave. Is this thing well ventilated?
Not very well ventilated at all.
So this thing goes on fire, there's going to be enough smoke to start choking people. And he's smart enough to know that.
I think he's past the point of caring.
That's fair, but I just want to make sure that
there are motivations that he has that make your threat a much less limiting factor than it would normally be. Namely, the house is already going to be burning above him, and he knows that.
Okay. Well, yeah, Tony sets it on fire.
Go ahead and give me a wits roll. I'm going to give you +1 for stage magician and +1. I thought you had another one for spectacle.
2s.
Yeah, with 2s, you shoot this off, and it starts the net burning. It's not a very quick burn, but it is definitely on fire and is starting to spread.
And I'm aiming in their direction, not just like setting on fire right below me. But the idea is I'm going to try and get them with the fire.
Hey, Trevor, are you going to roll spook PTSD?
It's all very familiar to him. That's for sure.
He is the survivor of the flames.
Let's see. So they all just get up close to you. I think it's Glim who goes up to Merda. Liv is going to come towards Tony. Snee is going to head towards Tajmil. And
So, wait. He's coming towards me, not towards the net anymore?
you are like at the edge of the net, but like he now that he sees that Taman is gone, he's walking towards you.
Okay.
Tradition is going to try and get as close to Spook as he can, but he won't get much further. I am going to give all of them a point of damage for having to go across the fire. Liv appears to stumble as she goes into it. And she does not look very well at all. In fact, she gets some burning on her feet. I know we're running a little bit long, but I feel like we're getting close to at least a break point for an episode. So if you guys don't mind keeping going on this one, just a little bit longer.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Let's go back to the start of the round. Spook. Spook is going to give a Duralumin steel push against the hatch above. So he is going to take a point of damage in order to make this happen, but he gives a Duralumin fueled steel push, and the top of the hatch springs open and kind of like fires up and breaks off of one hinge as it clatters above, and then he steel pushes himself out of the hole and starts running. Let's go to Warwick.
All right. He's gonna yell, "Oi, Alloy!" and get his attention.
Okay. He kind of turns to you and he sees you and he starts running in the opposite direction.
Towards the wolfhound?
I am going to give him a spirit roll. He got 3s and a nudge, so he is not running directly away from him, but he is not running towards him either.
Alright, I'm going to make to cut him off.
I'm going to have you give me a physique roll.
Alright. A pair of 4s and a nudge.
You start running after him, and you start making significant ground. We're going to go down to the basement. Everybody is going to be in range to stab someone at this point. And then after this round, I'm going to have everybody start taking fire damage, but only they are going to take fire damage this round. Tony, what do you want to do?
I want to hit all of the knife-wielding psychos with sheer terror.
Okay. Merda? Or I'm sorry, Tajmil's next.
Well, I'm going to try to fire all 5 shots, I guess, through the holes in the net at the knife if it's made out of obsidian.
And Merda, how about you?
So you said I'm in stabbing distance? Can I grab the glass dagger that was stabbed into me? I don't know. Was it embedded in me?
No, it was just a quick
just
stab,
sliced?
but you can definitely grab it from his hand.
So can I grab it and try to stab Glenn, who's approaching me?
Okay. So let's go ahead and start with Tony.
6.
6.
4s and a nudge. I'm doing damage this time.
That is damage. 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 And damage. Wait, I got one more. No, I don't have one more. Alloy's gone. You do this, and Liv looks over to Tessney, and she says, "Hi, yeah, maybe we should be getting out of here. I mean, the Lord Mistborn's gone now, and he is going to set the house on fire above us, and we don't have a ladder to get out. Like, we should run." Let's then go. Do you guys want to pause it for a quick RP scene, or do you want to keep going?
We can pause it.
RP it. Do it.
Yeah, is this them running? I want to RP them running.
They're not necessarily running yet, but you could try and influence that decision.
I think Merida's gonna look at Glenn and be like, I just snapped the neck of this guy. If I'm going down, I'm gonna bring you with me.
Yeah, Tony just looks right up in Liv's eyes, and like the angriest he has ever been in his life. Burn.
Do we do charm?
Yeah, go ahead and give me charm rolls.
I got 2 4s
Same.
and 2 nudges.
Yeah, I think that with those two, like the aggressiveness there, everybody except Tradition is going to start heading towards the hole to try and like find a way to scramble out of it. Tessney's like, yeah, I mean, we can always, he's got what he wants now. We can't kill the Lord Mistborn for him, so we might as well just get out of here. Am I right? And he starts running for the edge. With the others following him, while Tradition puts a hand up and says, "If you do not finish this now, I will make sure you do not see a cent of what he has promised." And I'm going to give him a charm roll. But he's not a very charming guy, and he rolled nothing.
Isn't he essentially like the Mistborn equivalent of Lurch?
Tradition does not have any powers.
I mean, from the
Tessney
Addams family,
is...
right? Like,
oh, yeah,
personality.
basically. Yep. Yeah, bland as water soup.
So are we back in fighting? With,
I think
Tradition?
so, but I think that we are going to call it there. We're at minute 10. That's a good place to call it with the bulk of combat ending. The house is on fire. The cave is on fire. Faldar is running after Alloy.
Still running.
David, you did what? 3 rolls this episode?
All running. Yes.
All running, yeah. But yeah, that's we're going to go ahead and call it. Thank you guys so much for listening. That was a fun twist to play. I was wondering how well it would work. It worked very well.
Very well.
And we will go ahead and catch you guys again in another 2 weeks' time.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
I mean, listening. Yeah, listening.
Mistborn and all related properties are owned by Brandon Sanderson and Dragonsteel Entertainment. The Mistborn adventure game is a product of Crafty Games. Special thanks to Steve Argyle for letting us use his artwork for the logo, and to Boardroom Design for putting the logo together for us. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at LLOS Podcast, or give us an email at lostlegendsofscadrial@gmail.com. We hope that you'll like and share and give us a review on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time.